What's that you're playing on, Stella?
Debussy.
It's swell. Oh, listen to them in there. I bet they'll sit over that table till 12 o'clock.
They're enjoying themselves, Jerry.
You know, Aunt Stella, you don't seem to belong to these Monday evenings. Aren't they awful? You have to sit around all night and jaw over things that aren't important and eat a lot of things you don't want. I hate to come here.
I know how you feel, Jerry.
Do you? Is it true you're an artist, too, Aunt Stella? I mean, do you paint and sculpt?
I used to before I was married. I'm beginning again.
Well, good for you. You know, when I was a kid, well, when I was about 18, I used to love to design buildings and theaters and things like that.
Oh, but that's wonderful, Jerry.
Dad couldn't see it, though. Nobody could. They seem to think that anything that has to do with drawing isn't business. I wanted to go abroad and really study. At first, Dad said he'd think it over, and then the family, I don't know, sort of got him out of the idea.
Oh, that's too bad, Jerry.
Well, what are you two hobnobbing about?
The two artists. You think they were long-lost friends?
Well, I only hope Stella's not putting ideas in his head.
Well, what do you mean? Can't anybody even sit
Careful,
together?
son. You're talking to your mother.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything.
No, of course you didn't. Jerry's a good boy.
Come on, Stella, get hot. How about a little swinger? Let's hear you go to town.
Walter, I'm afraid I'm not up to it. Why don't you?
Sure, shove over. I'll show you how to tickle the ivories.
He does it all by ear.
Never took a lesson in my life.
Aunt Stella, I'd like to see you sometime when we could talk by ourselves. I would like to talk to you about paintings and things. There's nobody much around here I can talk to.
Why, of course, Jerry, anytime. Listen, wait a minute. Vicky, dear.
Yeah?
Vicky, why couldn't everyone come down to our place next Monday evening?
Oh, that's an idea. Hey, how about it, everybody? All come over to our place next Monday.
Oh, no. That's too big a trip for an old lady like me. Perhaps if you lived a little nearer.
Oh,
yes.
come on, Mama. Just this once won't tire you. It's a swell idea.
Then you will come, all of you?
I'm willing if the rest are.
Okay by me.
Fine, then it's settled. Our place next Monday.
No. You know, I'm an old lady. It's much better for you young people to come to me.
Oh, no, Mama, dear. I'll blow you to a taxi.
Yeah, how about a bicycle, Mama?
Well, Stella, I meant to talk to you alone, not with the whole gang around.
Why, then, anytime, Jerry. Just drop in and have dinner with us.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh. I'm dying for sleep. We ought to be going, Walter.
Me, too. I can't keep my eyes open, hardly.
I ought to wash my hair.
Come on, Stale. Get your duds on. Here's your coat. Catch. Here, let me help you on with it, Aunt Stella.
Thank you, Jerry.
Here, let me help, too.
You got you that time. That's a fool trick. You want to watch out what you're doing, do you hear?
Jerry. What's gotten into you? Talking to your Uncle Walter that way.
Apologize to your uncle this instant.
Go on, Jerry. Say, excuse me, Uncle Walter. You were very fresh, really.
I apologize, Uncle Walter.
Oh, don't mention him, my boy. I know your business troubles make you irritable.
Jerry, don't mind them. You will come to see me, won't you?
Stell, are you ready? Stell?
Yes, Vicky. I'm ready.
Week has passed. Since their meeting at Mother Hallam's, Stella has been seeing Jerry occasionally, trying to bolster up his spirits. It's Monday morning, and Vicky is sitting at the breakfast table as Stella comes from the living room.
Who's that on the phone?
It's Jerry.
What, again?
Yes, he sounded a little upset about something. He wants me to have tea with him this afternoon at the Ardmore Hotel. Said he wanted to talk to me.
10 to 1, he wants to beef about something.
Oh, but they're all so against him. We're the only ones who can help him. We can't close him off, Vicky.
Well, I'm not going to close him off exactly, but I'm certainly going to mind my own business. And you do the same. Paul wants him over at the factory, and that's all there is to it.
But Paul has enough money to let the boy at least try to find himself.
And waste the best years of his life trying.
But it wouldn't be waste. Putting him in business now when there's so much in him that wants to come out. That's waste. You should have seen his face at the art exhibition. It was like a new world to him.
A kid like that, a kid that age oughtn't to be hanging around art galleries. It's a lot of bunk, if you ask me.
Vicky, when you talk like that, I could just shake you. It's so awfully typical of the...
Typical of what?
Well, of the kind of mentality that ridicules what it doesn't understand.
Oh, so I've got that kind of mentality, eh?
I never thought you had.
But you do now, is that it?
I don't know what to think of you anymore, Vicky.
Oh, you don't?
Sometimes, if I close my eyes, I think it's Paul or Walter.
Now, look here, Stella. I've warned you often enough to leave your opinion of my family out of our conversation.
But it isn't the family, it's you. If you're so blind you can't see that Jerry ought to get away to find himself, then something in you that's always been very dear and precious to me has died without my knowing it.
Well, you're certainly taking the kid's troubles to heart.
Because he's so much the way you used to be, Vicky. Maybe that's why I'm so fond of him.
Well, I'm glad you like somebody in my family.
I could like them all if they'd only let me.
Ah, that's a laugh.
No, it isn't. I've never fooled myself about the way they feel toward me. They resent me terribly.
Well, if they do, it's because you high-hat them. Try to make yourself somebody miles above them.
That isn't true, and you know it. If I were someone miles above them, I could understand their hatred. But I'm not. I just want more out of life than waking up in the morning and going to bed at night. Oh, I want a great deal more than that, Vicky. And I want a great deal more of marriage than the mere routine of a man and woman living together. Because that doesn't have to happen. It shouldn't happen. Especially when two people began by loving each other the way we did.
Well, that's a funny thing to say. What's the matter with me?
Nothing, Vicky.
You used to think I was pretty good. You used to even love me a little.
I still do. More than anything else in the world.
Like fun you do. You know what's the matter with you, don't you? You're just plain garden variety romantic.
Oh, you can't name it with a word, Vicky.
You want a honeymoon to last forever. But good Lord, Stella, you can't expect that. It's bound to wear off and, well, something a lot better comes in its place.
What comes in its place, Vicky?
Well, you know as well as I do.
I know this, Vicky. Nothing can ever take the place of tenderness and respect and chivalry. You just stand still without them. Or you keep going down and down and down.
Oh, that's bunk, Stella. Honestly, bunk. I'm going to call you Romantic Susie. Come on, me Romantic Susie.
Oh, Vicky, be serious. We need a talk, you and I. Believe me, we do.
Nonsense. I understand you a great deal better than you think I do.
But you don't know what it means to be lonely.
Oh, what have you got to be lonely about? Afraid I don't love you anymore? Come here. You little fool.
No, Vicky, please.
Oh, still, I do love you.
Vicky, every night I pray this prayer. Dear God, bless Vicky, whom I love. And all my dear in-laws.
Hey. Like it?
It's lovely, Jerry. You know, your Uncle Vicky and I used to come here sometimes to dance. Oh, that seems a long time ago now. It was such fun.
Stella.
What's that they're playing? I love it, don't you?
Stella, please don't keep putting me off.
Well, what is it, Jerry?
Oh, I feel like a fool now. You didn't act this way on Saturday.
Well, I remember that we went to the exhibition.
Was that all?
Why, yes.
Well, I remember more than that. I remember every word you said and the way you looked when you said it.
Jerry, this is dreadful.
No.
You know, you sound like a detective.
No, I'm not fooling. Being with you that day made everything different and wonderful. But all it meant to you was going to an exhibition, I guess.
Oh, no, it didn't. It meant more than that, Jerry. Because, you see, I enjoyed seeing the pictures with you. It was nice being with someone for a change. It was awfully nice.
Oh, well, I see. Sure. I'm just crazy, I guess. Forget it, will you, Stella? I was just sort of crazy when I called you and asked you to come here, that's all. We'd better have our tea. Waiter! Waiter!
Yes, sir?
Tea for the lady.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
Stella?
Just the tea, I think. I have to hurry home to dinner.
And for you, the same, sir?
No, brandy.
Yes, sir.
Jerry.
Oh, I'm just a fool, that's all. Go on, laugh at me. I don't blame you. But Saturday when we were going around together, I was walking on clouds all the time. And you were happy, too. I could see it in your face. Because you were with me and away from Vicky.
Jerry.
I can see the way he treats you. As if you were a piece of furniture. Something that's in the house when you go to work and you're sure it'll be there when you get back.
Jerry, don't be silly. Uncle Vicky and I love each other very dearly. We're not romantic anymore. Romance doesn't mean anything. Wears off and something much better comes to take its place.
I don't believe that. And you don't believe it either. It's just that he doesn't know how to make you happy.
I am happy.
Well, then Saturday was all a dream. I mean, then I guess I only imagined it.
No, you didn't imagine it, Jerry. It was wonderful. I did love it. You know, it was just as if I were under a spell. As if time had gone back 7 years. But it wasn't you I was happy with, Jerry. It was Uncle Vicky. Don't you see?
Well, then there isn't any place for me at all.
No, Jerry. Jerry, listen to me. You're not in love with me the way you think.
Stella.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm just taking the place of the girl you'll love someday.